It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a bottle of Dead Cat Double IPA by Graff Brygghus in Tromsø in Norway. It's coming in at 8% ABV. There's a look at the bottle label. There's a look at the bottle cap. Let's get this lovely looking beer out into a glass and see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening. At this stage of the beer review, I would like to thank Graff Brygghus for sending me the beer. In no way at all is this beer review compromised by the sending of the beer by Graff Brygghus. This is a 100% honest beer review. Let's go. No money exchanged hands, I promise you. I have to say this, by the way. We've had some new YouTube guidelines that we have to be completely 100% honest with our viewers regarding stuff that is sent to us on the on channels. I mean, my whole channel relies on people sending me beers from around the world just to carry on. So I feel like that I have to these days, especially with these new guidelines, they can shut your channel down. I feel like that I have to mention that, yeah, this beer was sent to me, but it's going to be an honest beer review. We got a one finger white head, slightly hazy beer, good levels of carbonation, amber coloured ale. Let's get the aroma on this 8% ABV double IPA. It smells West Coast of America. I'm very tempted to say traditional West Coast of America, only because I've been drinking beer now from the West Coast of America for probably 8 years, and there's something very familiar about a West Coast IPA. I still like that mischievous, overly bitter style of beer. There's some grapefruit coming through. There's a slight bit of raisin, like a raisin and a plum flavour coming through. Orange peel. It's jammy. It's like a plum jam, a raspberry jam, a strawberry jam. Think of your grandma, if you've got one, cooking a pot of jam on the stove at Christmas. Them lovely, sweet but fruity aromas coming through. Marmalade. Smells terrific. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, I gotta put that down. Stone the Crows! Stone the Crows! What a terrific beer. This is my style. I love a West Coast style IPA. I love that raw, unforgiving bitterness that just wraps around your palate and just ruins everything. Try and drink a different style of beer after you've drunk a double IPA and poof, no chance. You won't taste a thing. It's the IBUs, the International Bittering Units. It's the amount of hops that they put in the beer. And then there's the flavour that goes with it. Orange, fleshy blood orange, grapefruit. It's like cutting a grapefruit in half and diving your face into a raw, juicy grapefruit and having that sugary sweetness mixed with that very kind of almost sour bitterness. It's terrific. It's a terrific style of beer. I always remember drinking the early double IPAs from Stone. Remember Ruination? Remember how good the first Ruination was from Stone? It was absolutely terrific. And then it all got dumbed down a bit by Stone Ruination 2. 2.0, whatever they want to call it. They ruined Ruination. I'm just a sucker, I suppose, and take this on your own I mean, just because I like a massively raw, bitter beer with loads of flavour, don't mean you do. So if you're watching this beer review and you're thinking, I like the more flavoursome IPAs with less bitterness on the back end, then you can judge this review by saying, okay, maybe I won't like this beer as much as you do, as much as I do. But if you are a lover of this style of beer, if you are a sucker for the raw power, the raw bitterness of a beer, then you'll love this. You really will love this beer. I like the way the carbonation gently pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth. I like the sweet biscuit malt flavours coming through at the beginning of the beer to help balance off that bitterness on the back end. I also like that hop stickiness that sticks on your lips, that you know that they've added a ton of hops to this beer. If you've ever picked up fresh hops from a brewery, or even pellets, you managed to, because they're quite hard to do, crush a pellet and rub it in your hands, or grab some fresh hop flowers and rub them in your hands, you'll be left with a sticky, resinous stuff on your hands, hop resin on your hands. If you imagine putting a ton of hops in a beer, then that hop stickiness is going to transfer on your lips. You can feel it on your tongue. It just lurks and sticks around and just leaves that bitterness there for a little bit longer. It is jammy though. It is jammy, it's tart, like there's some orange marmalade. You know the stringy orange marmalade you get? There's some of that, and it's so pronounced it's almost stuck in my teeth, you know? It's terrific. Let's rate it. Graff Brygghus Dead Cat Double IPA from Tromsø in Norway, 8% ABV. I like this beer enough. I like this beer enough to give it a stonking 10 out of 10. It's at Stone the Crows, 10 out of 10 from Reload Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up, boom, and cheers.